So today we're going to try and make some Scotch eggs using quail eggs. See by how big my hand is, they're quite teeny. We've never made Scotch eggs or with quail eggs. Never eaten quail eggs, honestly. So real quick here, for those of you that aren't familiar with what a Scotch egg is, we're going to hard boil these eggs, peel them of course. Then we're going to wrap them in breakfast sausage. We like the zesty stuff. Then flour, egg wash, breadcrumbs, and then lastly I'll have a pot of hot oil over here and we're going to fry them up. So I'm going to get started. You start out by of course boiling eggs. Fill them up with cold water. Bring them up to a boil. Once it's at a boil, you shut it off and we'll give them 3 or 4 minutes covered. Then we're going to hit them with cold water. You know, typical boiling an egg with the exception of the time. We'll hit them with cold water and then we'll start peeling. And I'll be back when we're wrapping with sausage. So she's got a few of these peeled. As you see, they're quite teeny. Very cool. So we're just going to go over the process real quick. Grab you a nice chunk of this pork here. You want to flatten it out. Probably not the perfect surface for this one. I'm trying to save the counters. And then you just wrap it up nice, like a nice ball. Fun part's getting it to stick. Essentially you want the pork sticking to the pork. Look at that, nice little ball. Then, a bit of flour. And the pork should have enough moisture to pick all that up on its own. And this I'm gonna get dirty this time, but I'll use something different. A spoon or something. A little egg wash. Let it drain for a second and then we'll get it in the breadcrumbs. Just like that. Once we're in the breadcrumbs, I'm going to put it on a plate, and then once these are all balled up, we'll start frying them, and I'll show you what they look like. But this is how it should look before you go in the fryer. Okay, so oil temp's about 350. Start setting these in there a couple at a time. I'm going to put the bigger ones in first. Just going to rotate them on occasion until we brown everything and the sausage is cooked. Keep an eye on your temp. Obviously you don't want to go way high. Right now we're good. We're holding at 350. And I'm going to guess 5-6 minutes, maybe a little more, but like I said, watch your temp. It will drop some, of course. We're using canola oil. I recommend you keep some extra on hand because these will soak some up. And we just let them fry. They will lose shape a little bit, you know, soft meat and all. So they're not perfectly round eggs. Not that eggs are perfectly round anyway. But the fun part is trying to turn them. Once they start to crisp a little, you can flip them. Slotted spoons sometimes helps. I'm going to try it with these tongs here, which isn't working out so good. There we go. It does not take long for them to brown. May not even be 5 or 6 minutes at the rate we're going. Nice crunchy outside. We get that meat cooked in the middle. Of course, the egg's already done. Alright, I'm going to turn my heat down a little bit. These are about ready to come off. It's only been about 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes maybe. I want to drain them, obviously pretty good. I should have put paper towel down, but I don't want them to stick like when you do stick. Again, watch your temp when you pull these out because that oil can shoot up quick. For anybody that cooks, I know that's common sense stuff. I always try to err on the side of caution. Alright, so there's our first 3 out. I'm going to get some more in here. Drop that oil temp. Alright. Same thing again. let them go a little bit, start rolling them around. That's what I do with the tongs. I keep them moving until they turn out nice and brown like those. Eating. Alright, moment of truth. You can see they're all done. Take one of the big dogs here. Look at that. Slice it in half. If I can hold the knife the right way. With quail eggs we've never done. With regular chicken eggs we have. So we're about to see what this is like. But look at that. The sausage is just done. This one almost could have went a tad longer. But see, your sausage is usually nice and juicy. And then the way you do it, so you can make a sauce or you can mustard. Probably too much. That's pretty tasty. Quail eggs, not bad. Exactly. Yeah. Something different. Quail Scotch eggs.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
Said you can see that sausage is barely done. Nice and pink in there. Just on the edge. Very tasty. Scotch eggs. Give them a try. Thanks for watching.